Good morning, welcome back to Earguard Wrexham. I trust I found you well this morning. Take two on the mop-up of the week and the preview to Millwall FC. Apologies for that. Microphone issues again. Must be time for a new one, I think. Much has gone on this week. Lots of ins and outs. I think G must have been a very busy man this week. So let's hit the ground running, so to speak. Jack Marriott has left us to go to Reading. A player I always liked, really. And he had a pace. He was very unfortunate with injuries in his time with us. He joined us 31st of Jan 24, scoring 7 in 48 appearances. He goes with our good wishes. And Ollie Palmer, he's gone down to Swindon Town. The big fella joined us 24th of Jan 22 for a then reported record fee of £300,000. 156 appearances for us, scoring 46 goals. I'm very happy with his last outing in a red shirt. He netted a brace against Hull in the Carabao Cup. So again, to you, Ollie, good wishes. Thanks very much for the efforts of those two gents. And the other departure on the men's side was Nick Chadwick, head of player pathway. He's gone back to his former club, Everton. Something that anybody on the outside didn't really see, but you know, it's a club he's paid for, coached, so he's gone home, sort of thing. So good luck to Nick as well. Now, on the incomings on the men's side, Callum Doyle was joined us from Manchester City. He's a defender, left-sided. He signed a contract till 28-29. Played in the cup game against Preston on Tuesday, which I'll touch on in a little while. So, on to the ladies. Been a busy week for the ladies, 7 that I can find anyway. There may be more, there may be less, I don't know. But coming in for the ladies, we've got ex-Newcastle and Celtic defender Jodie Bartle. Gone back to Newcastle for striker Katie Barker. From West Brom is striker Miriam Mahmood. Hannah Snape, ex-Loughborough and Solihull, midfield. And Josie Smith, ex-Everton defender stroke midfielder. There's also a couple of teams have signed as well. It's Neve Adams and Evie Holt. So all those, best of luck. Hope it goes well for you. On to today. All right, Millwall. Millwall was founded as Millwall Rovers in 1885, and today is the first meeting since 2001. The first game that I can find on my little bit of digging was League Division 4, October the 22nd, 1960. That was on the racecourse in front of 9,174 with our usual 3:15 kickoff on a Saturday. It's a game we lost 1-0. And the last game was in League 2, again on the racecourse, April the 28th, 2001. In front of 5,939. Craig Falconbridge scoring for Wrexham that day in a 1-1 draw. Now, my usual go-to place for facts and figures, Wrexham AFC archive, well worth a look. It tells me that 26 players have played for both. I've just taken a straw poll out of the more recent one, shall we say. Chris Armstrong, Johan Daddy Bodfarson, I think that's how you say it. Dave Brammer. Now, the one I didn't know was Carlos Edwards. I didn't know that one. John Lyons, God rest his soul. Bobby Shenton, and most recently, of course, George Evans and Ryan Longman. Now, the last 5 for both. Millwall 1-1 lost 1-1. And, of course, I was lost, drawn, 1. That covers League and Cup, of course. So we really do need to get a win on the board today. Is it possible? Yes, I think it really is. Hopefully we see Libby Kakache out today. I was impressed with his performance at Southampton. Hopefully he's over his injury. So yeah, it'll be interesting 11 when the gaffer puts it out later, and hopefully, yeah, we can get the points down there. So obviously, you lads and lasses are going to be well on the way there by now if you're not there already. So safe travels on your way back, and be safe while you're down there. And don't forget, back the boys. But I know you're going to do that anyway. But you always do in great volume, which showed at Deepdale when we played Preston the other night. Say that seamless link. Yeah, we're getting good at this, aren't we? It was a game of two halves, the Preston game, really. First half was a bit bitty. We weren't really on it at all. Weren't tracking back, weren't covering. On the Wrexham side, the only thing to come out of the first half was an absolutely stunning strike from Ryan Hardy. And he meant it, you could tell by his body shape. Early contender for goal of the season already. Second half came out far better. Gaffer changed things around a little bit, put George Dobson in the middle, and he really got hold of the game by the scruff. Did really, really well. Far better in the second half. One of the pluses for me in the first half was Callum Doyle, as previously mentioned. I thought he really did. He looks a player. A footballing centre half, if you like, can pick a pass. Yeah, I look forward to seeing more of him. So there we go into the Den today. What's going to happen? Yeah, I think, as I said before, quietly confident for a 1-goal win. I'll take somebody off the back of somebody's head or an elbow on a backside, whatever. But a crappy 1-0, that'll do me. Thank you very much. So that's the week that was at the Stoke Kairos. All the bits that matter anyway. Again, apologies for the sound issues on the first one. I'll delete that in a minute. And I'll have to start looking at an upgrade on the sound system, I think. It's happening a couple of times in town. Too many now. So be loud, be proud, be safe. Bring the points with you. And in the meantime, I'll see you later.